Let's face it, if you've been in a relationship for a while, you've probably heard the usual, "You're doing great," or "You're fine, don't worry about it," when it comes to intimacy. But here's the thing. Most men in their 40s to 60s have heard this kind of feedback and are still left wondering, is she truly satisfied? Deep down, many of you may have started to question if you're really hitting the mark. It's no secret that men and women experience intimacy differently, but here's the kicker. What most men think women want in bed isn't always what they actually desire. What if I told you that much of what you believe to be essential for her pleasure is actually missing the mark? You're not alone in wondering why there's sometimes a disconnect between what you think she wants and what she truly craves. So, let's uncover what she really wants in bed and why it's not always what you've been led to believe. Number 1, the myth of just sex. Let's start by addressing the elephant in the room. Most men assume that women simply want the act of sex itself, and that's it. Sure, you've heard all the usual advice. She wants the physical stuff. Just do it right, and she'll be happy. But this thinking is rooted in an outdated view of intimacy. Here's the truth. Women often crave far more than just physical satisfaction. Women often value emotional connection and security during sex over sheer physical pleasure. A man may focus on performance or physical pleasure, but fail to nurture the emotional closeness she needs. Without emotional intimacy, sex can feel transactional rather than fulfilling. Think back to a time when sex seemed to come naturally, and you both felt connected, when the day's stress melted away, and it was just the two of you. When was the last time that happened? Men, to satisfy your woman in bed, shift the focus to emotional intimacy first. Start by engaging her emotionally throughout the day, through small gestures, compliments, and engaging in deeper conversations. This sets the stage for better intimacy in bed. The next time you're together, remember that it's not just about getting it done, but about creating a shared experience. Prioritize connection over performance, and watch her respond in ways you might not expect. Number 2, she wants to be desired, not just tolerated. Here's another hard pill to swallow. Many women don't want to feel like they're just another option, or that they're simply tolerated. They want to feel desired, not just sexually, but as a whole person. Many women believe their partner has stopped pursuing them or expressing genuine desire over time. As relationships mature, the passion can fade if not intentionally nurtured. Too often, men get into a routine where they forget to show desire beyond the physical act of sex. Have you ever noticed that when you initiate sex, it seems more connected, more intimate, and she's more enthusiastic? That's because when you show her desire, you ignite her own attraction toward you. Women want to feel as if they are the only woman in the room for you, not just in bed, but in your life. This means making her feel special even when you're not in the bedroom. Compliment her. Take the time to make her feel appreciated. And remember the small things that show you notice her, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Being desired isn't just about the obvious. It's about the little moments that remind her how much she matters to you. Number 3, variety is the spice of life. If there's one thing that gets lost over time, it's the element of surprise. Many men, especially in long-term relationships, fall into a routine, believing that doing the same thing over and over will be enough. But here's a crucial reality. Women crave variety and excitement, just like men do. Many women are afraid to express their desire for variety in the bedroom for fear of feeling judged or rejected. Men often ignore the importance of exploring new things together, assuming that what worked at the start of the relationship will continue to suffice. This can lead to stagnation in intimacy. Think back to the early days of your relationship. Were you spontaneous? Did you try new things, whether it was new positions, new places, or new ways of being intimate? If you've fallen into a predictable pattern, chances are she has noticed. Don't be afraid to mix things up. You don't have to turn the bedroom into a circus, but small changes, like suggesting a different time, trying a new type of touch, or exploring fantasies together, can reignite passion and remind her that you're still adventurous and interested. Keep it fun, keep it fresh, and keep her guessing. The element of surprise is something many women find deeply exciting. Number 4, communication is key, before, during, and after. You may have heard this before, but I can't stress it enough. Communication in the bedroom is crucial. Women often desire more direct communication from their partners, not just during sex, but before and after as well. Many women feel disconnected from their partner during intimacy because they believe their partner is too focused on their own pleasure to check in with her needs. Men often think they know what their partner wants without asking. This leads to a lack of feedback, making it harder to truly understand her desires. Without proper communication, misunderstandings about what works and what doesn't can easily arise. Have you ever tried to communicate openly about what she likes or dislikes in bed? If you haven't, it might feel awkward at first, but the truth is, most women appreciate a partner who is willing to ask and listen to what feels good to them. Don't be afraid to ask her what she likes and dislikes. Women often feel safer when their partner takes the time to make sure they're comfortable and heard. After an intimate moment, check in with her. Ask how she felt and if there's anything that could have been better. Remember, intimacy is about connection, and connection thrives on communication. Number 5, emotional safety. A game changer in the bedroom. This one may surprise you. While many men may focus on physical techniques and performance in bed, emotional safety is often what makes the biggest difference for women when it comes to intimacy. Women need to feel emotionally safe in order to fully let go and enjoy intimacy. Many men overlook the importance of creating a space where their partner can be vulnerable and truly experience pleasure. Emotional safety means she can trust that her partner won't judge her, compare her to others, or make her feel insecure. Imagine if she could truly relax, knowing that you accept her fully, without criticism. This safety fosters a deeper connection and trust, which enhances sexual satisfaction. If she's worried about being judged or not measuring up, she won't be able to fully enjoy the experience. Build emotional safety by creating a space of trust and acceptance. Compliment her beyond just her body, remind her of how much you appreciate her, and make sure she knows that she's valued, both inside and outside the bedroom. So what does she really want in bed? It's not just physical pleasure. It's emotional connection, communication, feeling desired, and a safe space to explore and be vulnerable. Men, it's time to start paying attention to the things you may have overlooked in your relationship. Start fostering emotional intimacy, mix things up, and make sure to check in with her regularly. By focusing on these deeper aspects, you can truly satisfy her in ways you might not have realized were possible. If you've enjoyed this video and learned something new, be sure to hit like, share, and subscribe for more relationship insights. Drop a comment below. What's one thing you'll change in your relationship based on today's discussion? Let's talk about it.